Hello, I'm Abby and this is Self-Care Sunday, where we use the tarot to go into deeper self-care. So for today, I'm going to pull one card that will help us with the energy of this week to really root into deeper nurturance. So this week, we received Death Reversed. And the Death card in tarot is usually not about physical death, but it does have to do with an ego death, which can be very uncomfortable. The fact that we got this card reversed means that we might be fighting this a little bit. So it's not anything to be afraid of. Everything in Soul Tarot is for us and not to us. So when we receive a card like the Death card, we can approach it with respect and also knowing that this is helping us. Like, we received this card because we are ready to go a little bit deeper, to do a little bit more shedding, to come into the truth of who we are. And so this week, we're really being invited to look at where is my ego gripping? Where is my ego really trying to have control? And how can I surrender that a little bit? How can I let go of the reins and move into more trust around my life, around maybe a specific area of your life, person, an event, of really being able to let the control go and trust that everything is where it's meant to be. So usually when we get this card, especially reversed, it can kick up a lot of stuff. It can be uncomfortable. We can move into stories, old patterning around, I'm not enough, or I'm not this or that, or, this is the way I've always done it, so I need to do that. And we can allow those stories to come up, of course. We don't want to push them away. And we can choose not to buy into them, not to feed them, not to put them on replay. We can notice that they're there, and we can kind of come into the body and just feel like, okay, this needs to play out a little bit physically. Feel the sensations of fear. Here's my fear, here's my anxiety, and I'm going to choose not to buy into that. I can see that it's here, and I can choose something different. And so every time this week when the ego fires up, really looking at how can I surrender? Like, surrendering is such a beautiful energy, and it can be so hard. And so be tender with yourself this week. Like, if you're really having a hard time letting go, just be really tender and, being able to laugh at yourself a little bit. Like, wow, I'm really identified with this. I'm really holding on to this. And isn't that interesting? Not making a judgment about it. There's enough judgment in this world. We don't need to put more on ourselves. So we want to bring in a really tender and kind energy to ourselves, one with love, because when we move through this energy, it can be difficult. It can kick up stuff that's uncomfortable. And that's part of life, right? Like, we go through the whole kind of roller coaster of emotions. Like, there's a big spectrum of emotions, and we don't just want to be on one side of that. We want to experience all of them, because that is what makes us who we are. It's part of our life experience, and there's a lesson in medicine in that. And so this week I invite you to really open up to that medicine and those gifts that are available to you when you let go of the need to control things, and you just let yourself be in the discomfort and really welcome that, knowing that it's going to change you for the better. So if you like this video, please click like, subscribe, and I will see you next week.